Let's go to the story now. The cause of a crash in which 8 people were killed on the N2 near Empangeni in KwaZulu-Natal is yet to be established. A truck and a delivery vehicle collided in the crash, which happened this morning. 16 people were injured, and I'm joined now by Mlondi Radebe, who reports for us live now from the area around Empangeni. Mlondi, good afternoon. What's the latest you can tell us about the operations to clear the crash site, as well as to remove people and get them the aid and help that they need, but also in terms of investigating the cause of the crash?
Thank you very much, Tula Sizwe. As you correctly said, we are here in N2 northbound between Empangeni and Richards Bay, just after the John Ross turn off. That's where the crash happened this morning, leaving 8 people basically died, and then 16 were taken to hospital, with 4 in a critical condition. The police officers in this area are also investigating that matter. At this point in time, they haven't confirmed yet that the drivers of both the cars were charged, or they just taking in them for questioning. But we'll just speak to the RTI spokesperson, Cindy Msimang, who will briefly tell us and update us in relation to this crash. Cindy, thank you very much for your time. Briefly about this crash this morning. It was a sad news for the KwaZulu-Natal people.
Yes, indeed, Mlondi. What a heartbreaking and what a massive crash that happened this morning. We are very sad as road traffic inspectorates. It is really heartbreaking. But as you were just asking, both the drivers were taken into Empangeni, SABC, where they are going to be detained and they'll be questioned there.
About this, if you know, where were they traveling from and what happened?
Oh, they were going to church this morning when this incident happened. And according to the driver of the heavy motor vehicle, which was a heavy-duty breakdown, he said that he did not see the vehicle in front of him. And that's how the crash happened. And he rear-ended that light delivery vehicle, which is a Hyundai. And that's how the accident happened. And we're just speculating that there is no way you can't see a vehicle in front of you. And we're just saying that maybe the driver fell asleep whilst driving and collided into this light delivery vehicle, leaving 8 people dead. They were going to a church. They had a church service this morning. That's what happened.
So I know that it's still early just to know about other accidents in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, but can you just also update us in relation to other accidents that happened this in the province this weekend?
You know, this morning on its own, we had such a bad morning. We had such a bad Mother's Day. After this accident, there was another accident again here in Empangeni region, where we had lost 2 lives in this morning, just after this accident. So I'm pleading with the public to really be cautious when driving on these roads. And on the N2, I've noticed when I was driving up, it is so windy. You really need to drive very carefully. Hold your steering wheel with both hands. Be cautious when driving in these weathers. And it's just not about the N2. Everywhere where you're driving, you need to apply your mind, drive cautiously, be aware of your surroundings when driving.
Thank you very much, Cindy, for your time.
Thank you very much, Mlondi.
Tula Sizwe, that was Cindy Msimang from the Department of Transport, the RTI spokesperson. I'll just step out of the shot so that this book can show you, Tulas, that the canopy of the vehicle is still here, and there are also some other basically a bench that was used inside the vehicle is still there, but the police officers are still investigating. As Cindy mentioned, that the police officers have just taken in both drivers for questioning at the SABC. It's said to the province of KwaZulu-Natal because 10 lives have been lost in a short space of time during this morning in this stretch of road on the N2. And we'll try, Tula Sizwe, to go to the hospital where the patients were taken in to try and speak to the families. We'll try, I'm not sure whether we'll be lucky enough to get the family members of the victims. Back to you in studio.
Yeah, no, thank you for that. That's Mlondi Radebe reporting for us there from that area near Empangeni along the N2, reporting about that incident there, that fatal crash that occurred earlier on this morning.